Retirement isn't just about money, it's about people too. Studies show that keeping and growing your social circle can add years to your life, sharpen your mind, and give you more joy every single day. So let's talk about how to protect the friendships you've got and how to build new ones in this next phase of your life. Hi, I'm Doug, host of Next Phase Navigation. If you're new here, welcome aboard. If you find this video helpful, please click like and subscribe. It really helps more people to discover these ideas. And stay tuned to the end where I'll ask for your suggestions. Let's start with the evidence. A landmark study, a meta analysis of more than 300,000 people, found that those with stronger social ties had about a 50% greater chance of survival than those who were isolated. That's the same health impact as quitting smoking. I'll put a link to this study in the description below. The U.S. National Academies call social isolation and loneliness a major public health risk for older adults. And recent large studies show loneliness can increase your risk of dementia by nearly 30%. In other words, friends aren't just nice to have, they're essential fuel for a longer, healthier, and sharper retirement. So let's start by keeping the old circle alive. What about the friends and family you already have? Staying connected doesn't happen automatically. It takes intention. So here's a few strategies. First, make weekly micro touches. Send a quick text, a funny meme, a one-line voice note. Doesn't need to be deep, just a nudge that says, you know what? I'm thinking of you. Second, create rituals. Maybe it's coffee every Thursday or a monthly Zoom call. Those rhythms keep the relationships alive. When I was looking after my mom, we attended something called Memory Truckers. We met every Friday morning, stretched for a little bit, walked a while on an indoor track, and then all got together for coffee afterwards. And she loved it. Third, use technology as a bridge. I've got relatives in Australia, half a world away, and we stay close through social media. My wife uses WhatsApp to keep in touch with relatives in other provinces and even in Europe. The distances can disappear with a single click. And here's a bonus trick. Keep a simple note on your phone or in a notebook of when you last contacted someone. That gentle reminder helps you to reach out before too much time passes. Here's my quick coaching challenge. Pick 3 people you haven't spoken to in the last month and contact them today. Now, what about rebuilding when your circle has dwindled? Many people find their circles shrink after retirement or a divorce or during COVID. If that's you, you're not alone. There are ways to rebuild. Think of it as a two-part strategy. First, find people like you, and then find people who stretch you. To find people like you, look for interest groups, community classes, book clubs, volunteer groups where people share your passions. Shared purpose builds fast friendships. If you can't physically get somewhere, join an online group. To stretch yourself, step into something brand new. Sign up for pottery, improv, or dance. Join intergenerational spaces like youth mentoring or community gardens. You'll discover interests you never knew you had and people you'd never have met otherwise. And here's a low pressure approach. Treat new connections as experiments, not lifelong commitments. Invite a neighbor for tea or attend a one-time workshop. If it clicks, fantastic. If not, no harm done. Friendships are like engines. They need regular fuel and a little bit of lubrication. So here's a few ideas that could make a huge difference in your life. First, follow the 72-hour rule. Reply to messages and emails within 3 days to keep the momentum going. You could also try sharing small projects. Start a walking group, a book swap, or a rotating lunch brunch. Shared projects create natural reasons to meet again. And host a get-together with a purpose. Potlucks or theme nights have structure which makes social time less awkward. My parents used to go to something they called a progressive supper, an appetizer at one house, main course at the next, and dessert at a third. People took turns hosting, and it gave them a great chance to visit and socialize. And don't forget to set boundaries. Say yes to what energizes you and no to what drains you. Healthy circles should lift you up, not weigh you down. Now, maybe reaching out feels awkward. Here's a simple script. Hey, it's been a long time. I was thinking of you. Want to grab coffee next week? It doesn't have to be polished, it just has to be real. These days, technology can make a connection easier than ever. Use WhatsApp, Messenger, or Zoom for face to face calls. Curate your social feed so you see more of the people you care about. Maybe consider setting up a big screen video call with your friends and relatives. It makes conversations feel natural. And always practice online safety. Keep your privacy settings strong and watch out for scams with anyone you don't already know or trust. Let's bring this idea in for a landing. Keep the old sparks alive, explore at least one new avenue, and let technology shorten the miles while kindness lengthens the years. If you found this video helpful, please click like and subscribe. It really does help the channel to grow. And in the comments, share one person you'll reach out to this week, not by name, of course. Just say that you're calling a grandchild or connecting with an old school friend. I'd also really love to hear your ideas for future topics you'd like me to cover on the channel. So, until next time, keep navigating your next phase with purpose and with people. Thanks for watching.